From the News Channel 8 studios, this is Let's Talk Live.
Are you trying to get pregnant but aren't having any luck? Well, you could be using the wrong baby-making tricks. Listen carefully. Here to debunk infertility myths is Stephen Bollinger. So welcome. And we got a lot of questions here. A lot of questions. So first, let me just say, I'm going to follow up on something we were talking about during the break. You said that most of us know of somebody or a couple of people who have had problems. As our friends, our family members, I know of at least 2 couples that have had some problems trying to conceive and have recently had success. So that's good news. But you're saying 1 in 6 couples have problems?
Today, 1 in 6 couples. So everybody knows somebody that's having a problem conceiving.
Why? What's causing all the problems?
Oh, so many factors. Again, we're trying to get pregnant later on in life. That has a lot of factors to it.
Right.
The male sperm count has dropped statistically over the last 20 years by almost 35%.
The men watching the show just coughed.
I know.
How does that happen? Because it seems like I was saying, you know, teenagers, they just look at each other and it happens. So,
well, there's so many factors for fertility. It's sperm, it's egg, and putting it all together and getting the right timing together. So there's so many myths and legends. People do all kinds of crazy stuff.
Right.
They're using olive oil to try to help that. They're trying to get sperm motility, eating certain fruits and vegetables.
Right.
They're taking aspirin, cough medicine. There's all kinds of things that just don't work.
So now, does it have, like you were saying earlier, does it have something to do with the age? Like women aren't necessarily trying to get pregnant in their 20s. They're waiting until the career gets going and maybe mid-30s?
Age has the biggest factor. A healthy 25-year-old has about a 25% chance per month of conception. That means 4 months of natural intercourse they're likely to conceive.
Okay.
As the female hits 30, she goes down to a 15% chance, 35, 10, and by the time the female hits 40, she has a 5% chance per month of conception. So also when they want to build a family, they flip a switch and they just go, how do I get pregnant? They hear about everyone having easy uses, stress levels get high, and they're looking for solutions and not just diagnostic tools anymore.
So what are some of your solutions to help women get pregnant?
One is relax.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to take a breath. Again, you only have a 25% chance as a perfect couple. Take your time and enjoy it. Know when you're ovulating. Actually, that helps out a lot. A female only ovulates, again, 24 hours per month.
And how do we know when we're ovulating?
Well, there are ovulation kits out there that can help you. A lot of people do a calendar count of 14 days, but that's very off. Only 30% fit within that calendar range.
Some of us got here by mathematical statistics.
Yeah, they didn't do that math very well. And 70% are off that time cycle. So the best thing is, what if you could actually nudge the stork and get it a little closer? So today, Rinovum created a product that actually does a mechanical solution, a medical device that actually aids on the path of conception. If a male can use a condom, and a female can use a tampon, they can now, at the privacy of their own home, do exactly what doctors have done for years to aid them on the path to conception. Cervical cap insemination has been giving a 20% success rate, and that is, IVF is only getting about a 30 to 35% success rate, which costs up to $20,000 to $35,000 per attempt.
Right, I was going to say, what's the difference in the price?
So this is under $80, and you can buy this at a retail store, or you can get it online at Stork OTC, and you can use it multiple times. This is not a miracle. What it does is it nudges your factors. It helps the male factor of infertility by concentrating the sperm next to the cervix. It bypasses some of the female factors that can be destructive to the sperm.
So it's helping move things along, literally.
Every little nudge you can get.
And what's the percentage rate of this helping you out? Because you were saying with IVF,
this is about a 20% success rate for cervical cap insemination.
Okay, and you're saving a lot of money to try this before going to IVF.
Not everyone needs a rocket ship to try to get pregnant. Some people just need a nudge. Timing, ovulation, understanding it, relaxing, and enjoying the process.
Some people just need a little Barry White, let's just say it.
Hey, you can never have too much of that.
One of the other things that you mentioned was foods, the foods that we eat, the chemicals that are in the foods that we eat. Bring us back to the grapefruit.
Well, this cantaloupe does a lot of things, right? But that'd be a big grapefruit, though. But
yeah, cantaloupe.
But these actually, you know, we're trying to get our body healthier, right? So people are trying to take vitamin C and high-dose vitamin C.
Right.
It doesn't. Everything healthy is good, but overdoing anything is bad.
Okay. And what can we do, like you were saying, to relax? What does this all have to do with it? Cough
Well,
medicine?
people are actually using that intravaginally. You'd be surprised, right? Which doesn't help motility, right?
Okay.
There's aspirin people are taking to try to increase blood flow to the proper organs.
Right.
The challenge is healthy, trying to be as stress-free as possible, has a lot of factors that can taken out of it, and then trying to line up your ovulation to the event. Too much intercourse is bad, too little is too bad.
Wait a minute.
I know.
I haven't been married 6 months yet. Don't say that.
Well, you keep practicing.
There you go. So tell me, how big of a factor is birth control? Like for somebody who's been on it for a couple of years, or maybe 10 years, 20 years plus, and then they decide, okay, now I'm ready to have children.
That has a huge factor in you, as the female, reestablishing your cycles.
Okay.
So you need a break to actually get your cycles to get consistent, so you actually know when is the appropriate time. And sometimes the best time is a couple days before.
Okay.
Sperm can live intravaginally for quite a bit, up to 72 hours, but you only ovulate for 24. So if you try to time it to that perfect 24-hour window, your sperm may never make it to the egg.
Oh my gosh. Okay, got it. Stephen, there's so much to discuss here. Where can we find more information about the Stork kit here?
You can go online, Stork OTC. It's available online, and it's available in retailers as well.
Okay. And I'll take the cantaloupe.
You will? That would be great. It's been a good day for food, right?
It's been a good day. All right, Stephen, thanks for joining us. We have much more of Let's Talk Live coming up right after the break, so stay with us.